And we are live. Let's go out in the woods today. Spring has come, it's time to play. Leave your pen and leave your paper. All that work can wait till later. Everything is new and growing, sprung from the seeds we sowed. Let us go now, you and me. There's so much to do, so much to see. Time to go and dance upon the green. The season is right for loving you, and there's nothing more I'd rather do than walk along this path with you. Take my hand and we can learn to fly. The sun is coming into view, bringing love and life renewed. And you are so beautiful, like a flower bursting into bloom. The season is right for loving you. Doesn't matter what is past, winter's darkness never lasts, and tarnished love is changing fast into a different hue. Let us leap into the light, we won't know until we try. Let's seize the day before it dies, as colors make amends to shades of gray. Hold me close inside your warm embrace. The season is right for loving you, and there's nothing more I'd rather do than walk along this path with you. Take my hand and we can learn to fly. The sun is coming into view, bringing love and life renewed. And you are so beautiful, like a flower bursting into bloom. The season is right for loving you. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome to Brunch with Deb. I'm Deb Seymour, your host and musician. Today is Easter. Lots of bright pink colors around the neighborhood. Looking forward to this next half hour. Please put your requests in the chat, because I am open to ideas. Oh, the season is right for loving you, and there's nothing more I'd rather do than walk along this path with you. Take my hand and we can learn to fly. The sun is coming into view, bringing love and life renewed. And you are so beautiful, like a flower bursting into bloom. The season is right for loving. The season is right for loving. The season is right for loving you. The season is right for loving you, a song I wrote many years ago and still have yet to record. But I was in love, and that one didn't work out, but gosh, that's a pretty song. Hi, Steve. Hi, Axel. Guten Abend, Axel. Happy Easter. And Agnes. So nice to see you guys. I know you've been very busy with all of your hockey reporting, both here and in LA, or both in Germany and in LA. So, sehr gut, Sie sehen. Anyway, all right. Well, we've talked about season, and it had flowers and plants in it. Time to go to the barnyard on this old Martin, Bogan, and Armstrong song written back in the 20s, made famous by Steve Goodman back in the 70s. Late one night by the pale moonlight, all the vegetables had a spree. They put dance tonight, and all the admission is free. There were the peas and greens, the cabbage and beans. It was the biggest crowd you ever seen. And when Mr. Cucumber put up his number, should have heard the vegetable scream. Well, the little turnip top did the backwards flop, and the carrot done the shimmy, she could not stop. Well, the little red beet shook his feet, and the watermelons danced with the black-eyed peas, and little tomato agitator shook the shimmy with the sweet potato, and old man garlic dropped dead with the colic down at the barnyard dance this morning, down at the barnyard dance. Summer corn had a red dress on. Cabbage brothers kicked the gong. Oh, you should have seen that French green bean when the chili pepper punched out the mustard green. And that zucchini was such a meanie, he picked a fight with the tofu weenie, saying, "No posers allowed, we're a vegetable crowd." Down at the barnyard dance this morning, down at the barnyard dance this morning, down at the barnyard dance. Hola, Peter Stokes. Feliz Pascuas. Let's see, how do you say it in Spanish? Feliz Pascuas. Pascuas. It's Pex. En français, c'est joyeux Pâques. Pâques. And bonjour. Bonjour, Elizabeth David. Are you watching from France? I know you said you were going on a tour to France at some point. Anyway, and hello, Peter. There you are. Nice to see you, too. Axel's here. It's been a while. Agnes and Agnes. And Axel, please tell me how to say Fräulein Easter in German. I don't know that one. Anyway. What did you say, Snazzy Tilfer? All right. Let me think. You know, Peter, I haven't done your song in a while. If I can find I don't quite have it memorized, but I don't know where it is because I have all this mess. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Everybody. I want to do everybody, but I have to find the lyrics. Hopefully I didn't do something stupid like delete it. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Might have deleted it. This is bad. Oh, nope, got it. Ha! I'm not... Peter's on. I thought it's been actually a few weeks since I've done his song. And I have to remember where I did it. Frohe Ostern. Okay, Jaxel says it's Frohe Ostern auf Deutsch. Frohe Ostern. Danke. Elizabeth, are you in Paris? Tu es en Paris, mon ami. C'est formidable. J'ai beaucoup d'envie. I'm very jealous. I want to be back in Paris. Paris in the springtime too. I wish I knew that song. Well, here's a little song about, well, everybody. Everybody gotta work. Everybody gotta play. And when the time is up, everybody goes away. Everybody gotta sing. Everybody got a song. Even if it's kinda dumb. Even if it's sorta wrong. Everybody gotta fight. Everybody gotta stand. Everybody believe in their own promised land. Everybody gotta hurt. Everybody wants to mend. Everybody gonna break if they don't wanna bend. Everybody gotta learn. Everybody goes to school. Everybody is a hero. Everybody is a fool. Everybody gotta sink. Everybody gotta swim. Everybody's afraid of sharks every time they see a fin. Everybody has a hard time. Everybody needs a loan. If you borrow from the devil, you better not pick up the phone. Everybody has a choice. Everybody has a say. Just try to be for real. Don't waste your life away. Everybody wanna twist. Everybody wanna shout. Everybody's made of love that never runs, that never runs, that never runs out. That never runs, that never runs out. Oh, it never runs out. Everybody gotta work. Everybody gotta play. And when the time is up, everybody goes away. And when the time is up, everybody goes away. And when the time is up, everybody goes away. Everybody by my friend Peter Stokes, who's online watching today. And, oh gosh, hey, Max left us here. Ammon Bruce is here, tuning in from Eastern Washington. I'll be at Tumbleweed again this year, and that'll be awesome to see you there if you make it. And Max left is tuning in on YouTube. Hi, Max. Oh, thank you. I'm just awesome. I'm not sure my cat thinks so, though. I'm having to give him antibiotics for his bladder stones. Yes, Morpheus still has bladder stones. Ugh. It's not the diet isn't making them dissolve, so now he's on antibiotics because apparently, who knew this? Did anyone know this? Kitties can get not one, but two different kinds of bladder stones, and one's made more of calcium, and one's called a struvite made of other minerals. And one responds to kitty diets, pH balance, and the other needs drugs. And if the drugs don't work, then he's going to need surgery. But let's hope it doesn't get to that. Me, I finally get to see the surgeon this week for my hernia surgery. This wait has been excruciating. I'm not in pain. It's just been waiting. I can't schedule anything until I know when I'm going to have this hernia fixed. And for those of you just entering the room, yes, I have a hernia. I wound up in the emergency room of the hospital 3 weeks ago in quite a bit of pain. But that's what it is. I'm finding out so many people have had hernias and had them repaired successfully. So this is good. But enough about that. Okay, here's a song I worked up with Steve and Peter Peter Gore and Steve Wood in mind. I have to find it. Again, I always have to find everything on my my notepad here. Whoops, and that's not it. Uh-oh, did I just... here we go. Let's see if I can do this. I used to cover this song years ago. I gotta thank Marianne McAllister in Maryland for popping the chords over for me. It's a little romantic song about strolling in the starlight and dreaming little dreams. Oh, thanks, Max. Yeah, my cat and I make quite the pair. My poor husband. I told him that he shouldn't leave the house. I don't want something to happen to him next. Little romance. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore trees. Dream a little dream of me. say nighty-night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me when I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Ba 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 da da do do do. Ba ba. But in your dreams, wherever they be, dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. That was a little rough, but you know. Hello, Katrina. What does it say? Late is better than not being here at all. Of course. I mean, you know, we're about halfway through the show. I'm feeling chill. If anyone has a Deb Seymour original request, I never know which of my songs to do, so somebody throw out a suggestion of a song you like. Meanwhile, let's do another romance song. It's spring, right? Here's the song about a little kitty who's the neighborhood matchmaker. It's called Gato Negro, which means black cat in Spanish. Thank you, Axel. Asleep in the window, soaking up the sunlight. The weight of the world seems to pass you by. But you have a secret you keep deep inside you, hidden in the colors of your eyes. Oh, Gato Negro, please tell me true. When you take your midnight stroll beneath the moon, is there anyone out there that you know of? Somebody looking for someone to love. Is he tall and handsome or sweet and blonde? A businessman, a craftsman, or a singer of songs? Whoever he is he lonely and blue, and looking for someone to hold on to? Oh, Gato Negro, please tell me true. So you take your midnight stroll beneath the moon, Is there anyone out there that you know of? Somebody looking for someone to love. As you slip inside his window and purr around his feet, you'll slip into his heart as you settle there to sleep. Please take him this message. Dear sir, we have not met, but I know you're out there somewhere. May we find each other yet? Sleep in the window, soaking up the sun. Another night is over, another day begun. La da da, la da da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da. Oh, my black cat. Gato negro, black cat. Because you kind of wonder about all those cats around this neighborhood. What are they really doing? I'm sure they're spies. I am sure they're spies. That was inspired by a cat I had many years ago, not Morpheus, who is also black, but my other black cat I had named Walter. And now I'm going to completely embarrass myself. There's another song I wrote about Wally. It was when I was studying some German. I stole the melody from an old English nursery rhyme song because it just kind of seemed to fit. So Axel für Sie und Agnes und Walter, Wally, meine Katze. He's dead now, but many years ago. But I did write this little silly ditty, and I'll sing it in English and in German, but starting with the German. Wally ist mein schwarzer Katz und Wally ist sehr dick. Wally frisst zu viel, weil Wally immer frisst. Wally ist sehr schwarz und seine Augen sind grüne. Wo ist Wally jetzt? Schlaft, denn ist müde. Wally is my fat black cat, and Wally is quite fat. Wally eats too much because Wally's always eating. Wally is quite black and his eyes are both green. Where is Wally now? He's sleeping 'cause he's tired. There you go. Rhymes better in German, and I'm so embarrassed. I haven't sung that in 20 years, and you got to hear it again here first. Auf sehr schlecht Deutsch. Very bad German. Okay. Here's the other side of love. You say that you're a handyman, that you know how to use a hammer and a nail. You got a pocket full of screws. You tell me you can help me with all my home repair, that you've got all the know-how and lots of parts to spare. Now I don't see no hard hat, and where's your working shoes? If you ain't got a license, boy, don't you mess with my tools. But what about your plumbing, girl? It seems that you have got a spigot running cold when it should be running hot. You say you'll show me how your snake can make my waters flow. Then a little plunging action should tidy up my bowl. Well, I don't see no coveralls like what you ought to use. If you ain't got protection, boy, don't you mess with my tools. Be a woman, but I know a thing or two, because I've done enough repair work from being with guys like you. So stay out of my workroom, you keep your fingers off my pliers and hands off my breaker box, no messing with my wires. Okay, you say, you were right and I am wrong. I ain't no carpenter, I ain't no plumber. You knew that all along. Let's not let these flying sparks give rise to more suspicion. Come on, babe, let's work it out. I'm a mighty fine electrician. If you ain't got the know-how, boy, don't you mess with my... If you ain't got protection, boy, don't you mess with my... If you ain't got... Courage, boy, that's not the word. Don't you mess with my, don't you mess with my, don't you ever mess with my tools. Ooh, don't you ever mess with them. Don't mess with my tools from the Mama Wears a Hard Hat album. Oh, let's see here. Life was cruising on easy street when your wheel of fortune got stuck. You thought it was just a glitch, a hitch in your good luck. But then down came the avalanche and all the pain that follows. The next thing you know, they've laid you low, deep down in the wallows. Who said life was supposed to be fair? God laughs every time you plan. You thought you had it all mapped out, the lines drawn spick and span. But times got tough, they coiled you up like a snake before it swallows. And the cruel, cruel joke is you've begun to choke, face down in the wallows. So welcome, bud, to the tar and mud. Well, I suppose it all seems grim, being stuck in the holy muck. Maybe you'd best learn to swim. But when you think about the journey out, some part of you jaws hollows. So you acquiesce to your deep distress, face down in the wallows. Depression and discomfort, they're now your closest friends. That melancholy baby has got you up on end. But misery loves your company, now you're flesh and bone. When you're in the wallows, baby, you're never quite alone. So welcome, bud, to the tar and mud. I suppose it all seems grim, being stuck in the holy muck. Or maybe you'd best learn to swim. But all your fears are muscled up and flexing like Apollos. Oh, you feel so small, you toss it all into the mercy of the wallows. wallows are addictive, primed to keep you pinned. The could-haves and the should-haves leave you twisting in the wind. But faith leaves a golden thread in the darkest pit. It's your call to rise or fall. What will you make of it? So welcome, friend, to the bitter end. Tell me, how's it gonna be? Will you walk that first hard mile or drown in misery? It's the same for everyone, everywhere, from Seattle to Sao Paulo. No soul's alive too big to dive into the deep end of the wallows. No soul's alive too big to dive into the deep end of the wallows. No soul's alive too big to dive into the deep end of the wallows. The Wallows by my friend Todd Lawrence and myself, inspired by my friend drummer Dave from the Sydney, Australia band Welter, Dave Williams. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Peter. And I know for some reason I always want to do the stops, and you don't, and I do. I don't know why. I hear it like that. And the pink guitar. Yeah, that's right. You've got the pink guitar. Peter's got this great pink guitar. You'd have to see it to understand. But yes, I got the pink capo so that I wouldn't get my capos mixed up with everybody else's capos when I'm doing a lot of these songwriters in the round thing. Besides, why not be reminded of Pepto-Bismol pink every time you look down? Okay, I got one more for you. Tip jars or the Easter baskets are open and the links below. I'm also accepting Facebook stars, or else there's clickable links in the description. Your donations keep this show on the air, the software paid for, and also my music website up and running. Just kind of, I don't make a huge profit, but it's nice to have the business part paid for. This is for Heidi, who I know is out there watching and lurking on YouTube. Also, shout out to Janet and anyone else who's also lurking on YouTube. And thanks for joining us again, Max, left from YouTube. Some days the road is easy, all you need are walking shoes. Other days you negotiate in your heels and your business suit. Still other days are breezy, only bare toes will do. But when your heart gets broke, you gotta wear boots. You gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage. Boots, feet down in the stirrups. Boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots, wrangle up all your sorrows. Boots, ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. Some days you're jumping in your Converse with good news. Other days so sad, only slippers see you through. Still other days you go out waltzing in your highbrow dancing shoes. But when your heart gets broke, you gotta wear boots. You gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage. Boots, feet down in the stirrups. Boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots, wrangle up all your sorrows. Boots, drive on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. All your worries and your cares, walk out of the door with the right foot where you gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage. Boots, feet down in the stirrups. Boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots, wrangle up all your sorrows. Boots, ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. Gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage. Boots, feet down, in the stirrups. Boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots, wrangle up all your sorrows. Boots, ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. You gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage. Boots, feet down, in the stirrups. Boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots, wrangle up all your sorrows. Boots, ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. Gotta wear them boots. Gotta wear them boots. Anyway, happiest of Easter to those of you who celebrate Easter, and also for my Jewish friends, happy end of Passover week. We made it through another year. And happy spring to those who don't worship any of those ways, and happy Sunday in general, and happy life to everybody. I'm Deb Seymour. Thanks for tuning into Brunch for Deb, and I'll be here next Sunday. Maybe I used to do themes. I haven't done a theme night. People get a hold of me during the week and suggest a theme that I might follow for next Sunday if you have it in you. You could do, if you're on Facebook, you of course could do it there. If you're not on Facebook, you can reach me through my website. My website, Web and Deb, is debseymourmusic.com. You can pop me an email that way. Suggest a theme like space or and I'll see if I can follow it. It would give me a little bit of a challenge and something fun for you. And meanwhile, take care. Be kind to people. Don't take candy from strangers, but do be kind to strangers. And remember to tell the people you love them sooner rather than later, because we don't know what tomorrow, morgen, demain, will bring. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all. Bye-bye. Have a good week. Here's the button. Woo!